Yo,
What's good, y'all?
it's your boy Chris.
It's your girl Ari. Welcome to Anchor Practically. Welcome. We a couple of episodes in, aren't we?
Yeah, yep. Yes, we
A
are.
couple
We
of
are. Trust me, we got much more lit content coming. Most definitely. Also, like I said, leave, like, comment, and subscribe, and also give us any topics that you want us to discuss, and we will discuss.
Make sure y'all rating us on streaming platforms. If you're not watching us on YouTube,
Thumbs up.
y'all can listen to us on Apple Music, the podcast app. You can listen to us on Google Play, all that type of stuff. We're on everywhere when it comes to our podcast. And I want to thank y'all for either listening and watching.
Yes, thank
Listening
you,
or
thank you.
watching us.
Appreciate it. Much
So
love.
we're gonna kick it off. We're gonna kick it off with our first segment, and that is our facts of the day segment. And we just be
Yes.
trying to give y'all a little facts of the day. Stuff we don't know, of course, because
Yeah.
obviously that's why we're doing it, because we don't know it.
Yes.
So we don't know it.
Mhm.
We're gonna see if y'all know it. See if y'all know some of this stuff. So hit us with the first couple of facts, man.
All right. The first one is going to be a National Empanada Day. If you don't know what that is, I technically don't know what it is, but it's a day. It's a day.
It's a Mexican dish.
The food. Oh yeah. It's a food. It's a food. I knew that. You ain't have to tell me that. I knew that. I knew that straight from my heart.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so the next one is National Zoo Lovers Day. If you love to go
Yes,
to the zoo, today is
I
the day to
love
go.
going to the zoo,
Yes, the zoo is very
especially on the
peaceful.
free days.
Yes, I like to watch the lions. The lions are very calming animals. Yeah. Just don't try to pet one, especially not in Africa. They'll eat you alive.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
I want to
don't
go
do
to
that.
Africa. That'll be
Good luck with getting all of those shots.
fun. I know.
Yeah,
And heck, it's gonna be the same thing here too eventually. COVID and crap. We all gonna be getting
I
12
mean,
shots a
yeah,
year.
pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. Just protect yourself. If you're gonna go out the country. Uh, Donald Trump has made a lot of enemies, so yeah, just be careful out there. Anyways, the next one is National Alcohol Screening Day. Alcohol Screening Day. Self-explanatory. Don't have to say too much on that. If you like to drink alcohol like I do, sponsored by
No, stop it. No,
Don Perignon.
you're trying to get us
Yeah,
sued, boy.
Don
No.
Perignon. Wait, you can get sued for that?
Yeah, I mean, no.
No, right. You can't get sued for that. Okay, Don Perignon. This, if you never had it, this is my first time ever having it. But this is something to go to. I think that it's pretty good. I heard Tupac rapping about it. I don't know what it's like, but I'll let you guys know. So if you want to know, just let me know in the comment section how it was, and I'll let you know. All right. So that leads us into our Black History fact. Susan Laurie Parks became the first African American woman to win the
Pulitzer. Pulitzer.
Pulitzer Prize for drama for her play Top Dog Underdog. The play was about two African American brothers as they cope with poverty, racism, work, women, and their troubled upbringings.
Yep. Period.
That's something to know. Please
Period.
remember that. If you don't remember that, just always make sure to research true Black history. A lot of
Yep.
people don't talk about it, but it's very important.
Yep.
All
We're
right.
gonna make sure we doing that every podcast.
Yes, every podcast. Make sure you bring you a fact.
Give y'all some facts. Not only on our culture, but everybody's culture, so we can all get to know to understand each other and why
Yeah.
some things be happening.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So we're gonna jump into our main topic right out the gate. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes. Let's do it.
Keep y'all drawn in. You feel me?
Let's do it.
So our subject is money, right?
Oh,
Money can have a
cha-ching.
money can have a positive connotation. Money can have a negative connotation because most people say, and I believe it, most money does not bring you happiness, and that's a fact. You can
No.
have all the money in the world, and it is not going to make you happy. As long as you're doing what you love and it's bringing you the type of money that you want to have, then that is when money is okay to have. But we all need
Yes.
it. Money is a necessity. We all need it to live. Okay.
Yeah.
So our first question is, What would you do if you were a millionaire?
Oh, that's easy. I swear, man. Listen, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some money to the side for stocks, obviously. Then with that, I'm gonna buy my, three, favorite cars, I guess you could say. So I'll do that. Then I'm going to invest in my own wine business.
Period.
Yes, that's something I want to do. And last but not least, I'm going to buy Aria a comb.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh Jesus, let me bite my tongue. All right, what I'm gonna do? what I'm gonna do? If I were a millionaire, which I will be one day. Hey, glory, I will
Mm-hmm.
be. All right.
Oh, we will be there. We're right there. We're
Oh yeah,
right there.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But if I were a millionaire, of course, I'm a family person, so like I gotta make sure my family's straight. Make sure I'm straight. I'd rather it be if anybody's in the car at the point at that time. Get the first thing I told my mama this. I said I'm not necessarily ready for a house right now,
Mm-hmm.
but what I would do first is build them their dream home first. So I wouldn't even like because I'm not ready yet. If I
Mm-hmm.
was to do anything, I would build their dream home first before anything.
Okay.
So
Okay.
build their dream home first. Then of course I got siblings, so I'm gonna put that, yeah, get them some, feel them, so make sure they straight if they going to college and stuff like that. Make sure they ain't on a full ride or nothing. Then help them pay off their debt, so they don't got to worry about it. Then I will of course invest because the money I'm spending I need to make back and more.
Yes, obviously. Oh, don't forget. I forgot. I'm gonna buy a penthouse.
For sure,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Penthouse. Penthouse, yeah.
Right, because I'm not buying a house, so I need a penthouse apparently. So of course,
I mean, you could
or a
buy a beach
condo.
house. You don't have to copy me. You just trying to be like me, and I just don't
First of
appreciate
all, first of all, no. First of all, no. I said I was going to live in a condo as well. So
it.
please, don't be
Copying
crazy.
me. I've been wanting a condo since I've been 10 years old. 10 years old, I always wanted a skyline condo because I always wanted to watch the sun kind of like go down in the city. Like if you live in one or if you've like ever been in one, it's like the most beautiful thing like you'll ever see. Like it's peaceful. It really is peaceful. Um, I don't know what city has the best sunset, but if I had to say, I probably would say probably either between New York, California, and Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Yeah, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comment description.
I'm always down for a good view. That's why I want to be so high. You know what I'm saying? I get a condo.
Like high or high? Like what?
Hi, hi, bruh. Hi, not high, hi.
Okay. I just had to make sure. I just had to make sure.
That
All right.
too, that too. But high, as in up there. You feel what I'm
Oh, you
saying?
trying to be in the clouds?
In the clouds.
I
You feel
got you.
me? You feel me? Not death, but like alive.
Uh, no, I think they got you, but you like you going
I
deep.
confused them. Okay, okay, okay. I
You
got you.
going deep.
My
Okay.
bad.
All right.
I just want a
I'm good.
condo. I just want a condo. Let's put it that simple. I just want a condo. If that's okay with y'all. Okay. I don't really care, but I want a condo. Okay. All right.
Hey, their opinions matter too.
Yeah.
Comment Team Chris below. Team Chris, be on my
No.
side.
No TV. Your comments matter when I take them into account. Yes.
Oh, see how she treats y'all already? See how she treats y'all? Look. Y'all come
if
to
I
my
live
side, I won't
if
treat y'all like that.
if I live my life based on what other people say, my life would not be where I wanted it. So I can't do that. So I'm
See,
going to do what I want. You feel me?
she always thinking the dark, deepest stuff, man. Like I swear, like these our fans are happy people.
That's good. Praise God. I'm happy for them.
Don't worry, y'all. I'm a boxer off the camera. We got the boxing gloves. We got it. We gonna rumble.
Hey, but back to what I would spend my million on. I would invest. buy a couple of properties, do all type of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
adult things, make sure
Mm-hmm.
that I'm making the money back that I'm spending, like I said. That's important. Just because you come
Okay.
up on $1
Okay.
million don't mean you spend the whole $1 million. Now get back to square one.
We know a lot of people that ran through 1 million.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Think about it's probably a whole bunch of people that have won the lottery who don't know anything about money management and have blown through all of that money.
That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of money to blow through. To be honest with you, like I don't understand how a lot of these, athletes or actors or whatever, they spend so much money and then they just run out, and it's just like, what was the purpose? What
Yeah,
was your purpose? And even.
because people get overly excited about something they never had. So you give somebody who never had money before, if they wasn't taught how to manage money correctly, then they're gonna blow through it. They're not gonna know what to do with that money at all. Even if you try to reach out and you try to get an advisor, I mean, you got to find the right advisor for you. That's gonna tell you what to do with your money correctly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How you manage your money properly. Um,
Thieves.
Exactly. But you have to learn how to be financially secure. So,
Yeah, that's
um,
important.
right now for me, it's like I'm trying to get to that point where I am financially secure. I'm working towards that because I have goals for myself to get to that point. Not only for myself but for my future too. That's super important, especially because like I
Yeah.
want a family and stuff like that, and I have family present right now. It's like if you're a family person, you got to make sure that you're not the only one that's straight. If anything,
Yeah.
I will make sure my family is straight before I am because of the type of person I am. But
Mhm.
I, at the same time, you still have to take care of yourself though. Like
Right.
your
Right.
people are not living your life. You living your life, so you got to make sure that you straight first. Make sure your people straight around you. Like in order for you to I guess to have a peaceful mind, then you got to
Hmm.
make sure everybody else around you is doing fine too, including family and close friends. Like you you got to take it to the account for those people too, as long as they're grateful for it. I ain't giving nothing to
Yeah.
no ungrateful people now.
Okay. Okay. Talk. 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 Speak facts. There you go. Speak
Right.
facts.
Exactly. But
Talk your
financial,
ish.
yeah. But you and I have spoken on how financially secure we want to be within the next year, how financially
Oh
secure
yeah.
we want to be within the next 3 years. And I think
Hmm.
conversations like that with people that you trust are super important to have. Because they're maturing conversations. We
Right.
probably if probably when we were younger, we were probably having these conversations as well. That that I can't remember because I can't right now, but I'm pretty sure we were having these conversations like this.
Yeah.
How financially secure we want to be, but not until the tail end of us getting out of high school and becoming into adulthood. That's when we were having those conversations, trying to figure out
Hmm.
like how financially secure we want to be within the next 5 to 6 years or something like that, or so like that.
Yeah.
So we are holding each other accountable to reach where we want to be. Um,
Yep.
you
That's
can
true.
you not only have to motivate yourself, but you also have to have other people around you that are going to push you to get to where you said you want to be.
Yeah.
If
Now, wait, before. Okay. Okay. That last statement. Now, you do need to surround yourself with people that's successful.
Yeah.
But let's say, in particular, let's say, okay, I like to be in my own solitude, like my own space, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't really trust people too much. So it's like for me, it's like for people that's like me that like their own solitude and stuff like that, you need to have self motivation in order to drive yourself to wanting to be where you at. Like
Yeah.
for instance, for example, I want to be a billionaire at 24. Now I got 3 years to go. I'm 21, so I have to put myself in a predicament now into which I can, when I get there, when I turn 24, I'll
That
be
happens. Yeah.
I'll be set, right?
Or
I'll be
before
straight.
or before 24, right?
Or before even 24, that's why, like right now, like for instance, like we're doing this podcast to like inform people and to also just let people come into a safe haven,
Mhm.
a place to come to, just to chill, just to talk about things and to, just open your heart. but we still have multiple, things that we got going on, businesses, that we want to start, you know, other things. Like I can't really like, tell all our plans, you know what I'm saying? But we
Exactly.
got a lot of things in
Yeah.
store that we're doing that's gonna, set us
Set us
up.
up. Exactly.
So we good. But if you ever need like financial advice or whatever case may be, come talk to us. We'll help you. We got you. So don't be trying to spend your money on them Lamborghinis now, okay? You need to buy a Honda first, okay?
Exactly.
Buy a
You gotta
Honda.
you gotta start
Honda's
somewhere to
fine.
get somewhere.
Exactly. Like
So
you can't just just because you get $1 million, that don't mean that you go, what I'm saying, go buy a Range Rover, go splurge. Like, nah,
exactly. And
just
there
relax.
are people who are millionaires and billionaires who still live below their means, like they don't have that money.
Yes. Yes.
Like a couple months, I read that some billionaire, he's living way below his means. Like this man living in a tiny house. Like he's not buying this expensive $133 million house, or
Mm-hmm.
trying to get this $1 million car. He's like, yeah, I want to keep this money because I want it not to only last while I'm here, but last when I'm gone too. And that's a
Mm-hmm.
point that people got to get to. That is, the money
Yeah.
is not for right now. It's about for later. It's about for your future. It's about
Yeah.
for your kids' future. Your kids' future. If you have kids and stuff like that, it's about generational
Race.
wealth,
Yeah.
and
Generation line. Yep.
it's about generational wealth. And I think most people don't even think about that. People are so worried about making money right now because they don't have money, but they're not planning to keep and maintain their money so they
Right.
can so their money can grow for them and grow for their family. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
difference. And that's the difference between us, black people, and that's the difference between white people. Um, they were taught or given, had the luxury of having money in their family because their families knew what to do with their money. They didn't teach us
Right.
that because they didn't want us to know it. So now it's for us, as we're growing as a culture, to make sure that we're implementing that into our lives and into our families' lives, so they know that that is a necessity in order for us to not be where we are right now. We should,
Mm-hmm.
in my eyes, I don't think anyone should be in poverty. Nobody should be in poverty, especially because we're
Nah.
living in a country that makes their own currency, and and we have full control over what we're doing when it comes to businesses, right? So it's not like we
Mm-hmm.
have other governmental interferences that are like, yeah, you can't do that, you can't do that. We make our decisions ourselves when it comes to businesses, except for when we're
Yeah.
importing and exporting goods. That's when we have to get other countries into play, or when we're doing other things outside of countries. When, like Apple, for instance, their pieces when they're building products are made in China. They had to do a deal with them. They had to get that together in order for that to happen, for them to import their products from here and export pieces to there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that had to happen. But when it comes to us, our colors, learning about generational wealth, learning about financial stability, learning about um, making sure that we have multiple streams of income, it's important because we want to make sure that we're setting ourselves up for the best success for generations to come. Know what
Right.
I'm saying? Not just for
Mm-hmm.
our
Yeah.
families, but for our whole culture, for our whole race, making sure that we are good when it comes to money.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
important.
yeah, super important. So when it comes to like purchasing things, when we're coming to buying stuff,
Uh-oh.
what would you consider a good purchase and a bad purchase? Like,
Yo. I think okay, you gotta you gotta be financially secure. If
mm-hmm,
you gonna purchase something stupid, like for instance, like let's say you buy a motorcycle and you wanna have solid gold wheels. At least know that you're gonna have a lot of money left over instead of just purchasing something like that. That's a dumb purchase.
this is I just thought, but this is my idea for it. If you're gonna spend money on something like that, or spend money, period, have an idea to how you can replace that money, right? So
Yeah.
if I'm gonna spend $30,000 on this new car or something like that, or I'm gonna spend, let's go more because luxury cars are higher than that. So if we go about,
Mhm.
let's say about $80,000, $80,000. If I know I'm finna go buy an $80,000 car, right? Maybe
Mhm.
cash, so I don't have to finance it or all that type of stuff, right? Pay a car note. If I buy an eighty
Yeah.
thousand dollar car, I need to make sure that some way somehow I know how I'm going to replace that money, right? Because you spend
Yeah.
$80,000, that's $80,000 less in your bank account. You need to figure out how you're gonna
Right.
get that 80 grand back and more. So don't just make the purchase just to make the purchase. Yeah, some people,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you don't, you because you work, you shouldn't get what you want or get what you
Yeah.
desire to have or get your dream house or get your dream cars. You work for that, but then you work to maintain it. You work to keep it, and you work to, even if something happens to it, you know that you got enough money to replace it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so when you buying something, make sure that you have a plan to basically reimburse yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. You just be careful with the purchases that you make nowadays. Everything is more expensive now, and it's just it's harder to find like side hustles and ways to really make like super max amount of money. So it's just like you just gotta be what's the word, frugal.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how you say it,
Yeah,
frugal. You just gotta just save
frugal.
money and just buy what you need. If you
Yeah,
want what you could get what you want. Like
yeah,
that's there's no
for
problem with that.
sure.
But
If
it's
it's
just that
earned.
yeah, like like if you got enough money for it, then I mean, go get it. But if you know that if you buy it and you ain't gonna have enough money afterward, don't do it.
Exactly. Like I'm not gonna go if I went to the lot and bought my dream car today, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put myself in debt getting this dream car that I cannot afford. Because
Exactly.
one, I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get that money back. And two, I'm not gonna have enough money to maintain it. So me going to
All right.
go buy a cheaper car is smarter. You
It's
live.
ridiculous. I mean,
You listen, people. We've that's the. I mean, I'm. We know how to live beneath our means, okay?
right,
because we've been doing that forever. We've been living
right.
beneath our means, or we have no means, and we're living just to survive, right?
Hmm.
But I feel like as specifically us, as we start to get money, we lose the mentality of making sure that we know how to maintain our money and living beneath our means.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not saying go out there and you making all this money and you becoming successful and you working your butt off and
Hmm.
you're not rewarding yourself. God has already rewarded you because he made you who you are, right? He got you
Right.
to where you are. So you've already been rewarded. But yeah, we want some earthly things. We want that nice new beings over there. We want that.
Yeah, or some gold plated palm trees, or something like that. Like
Exactly.
look. Matter of fact, I got a quote. To end this whole conversation. I got you. If you can't buy it twice, don't buy it.
That's a fact. That's a word.
Simple. If you can't buy it twice, don't buy
That's
it.
basically what I'm
Because
saying. That's a word.
I mean, if you got enough money to purchase a Louis Vuitton bag,
You better have enough to buy two.
you gotta have enough to buy two.
That's like
Exactly. If you
when
can't buy it twice, then don't get it.
that's like when you're going to go buy a car, right? Your budget is 10 grand, right? You know
Mm-hmm.
good and well you need more than 10 grand because once fees and taxes and waivers and well, not
Insurance,
waivers, insurance and extra stuff to when something
car
happens to the
note.
car, you can, feel what I'm saying, go ahead and have that money, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if I got a $10,000 budget for a car, I need to have at least an extra 5,000 more dollars just in case for any necessary fees to occur that is going to happen. You're not going to go and be underprepared for something when it comes to buying something like that. So
Yeah.
if you don't have enough money to buy double of it, some people don't have money to buy double of it. Like some people just need a car. Some people just need a roof over their head. We all
Yeah.
need that, right? And some
Yeah.
people are not going to have money to if they rent $1,000. Well, most places recommend that you make two to three times as much as your rent. But for most people, they only have enough to pay their rent now, to pay that rent one time, right? And,
Mm-hmm.
and most people don't have that. We have to learn how to get to that point where we don't have to do that. And it all comes to us being underprivileged. It all comes to us not having fair opportunities. And that's
Yeah.
why we have to, unfortunately for us, we have to create that own space for us because people they don't want to help us. So it's
Yeah.
like we not only trying to help them, and we've been helping them forever. They don't want to extend that same hand to us to help us. So now we got to do this thing on our own to try to figure it out and try how to educate people. I mean, you and I are still learning about financial literacy. We're still learning about how to uh, uh, create multiple streams of income and maintain
Mm-hmm.
our wealth and create generational wealth. We're still learning that. We still have to grow, and we there's more knowledge to learn when it comes to that, right? But
Yeah.
it's a plus when we're learning and we can give the knowledge that we already know so people can start doing that too, or people that our listeners and stuff, if they know more than that, we can be having dialogue about that. They can be saying like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, when it comes to this, maybe we should do that. Like, there's people out there that know more information than us that can give
Yeah.
us that information as well, and we can share information that they might not know, and they can share information that we don't know. And that's the plus about having
Mm-hmm.
our podcast, because we
Yeah.
want to make sure that we're having those conversations with people so they can get to understand that stuff as well, and so we can get to
Yeah.
understand them too when it comes to that stuff. Like, having uncomfortable conversations, having conversations that we typically don't have with each other. So all our conversations, we're trying to make sure that y'all are having these conversations with your families and close friends, because these are
Mm-hmm.
important conversations. These are not just your regular
Yes.
day-to-day conversations, which they should become to one day, right?
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm. Just matter of fact, yep. Just be prepared. We're gonna take you on a long roller coaster ride. We have a lot of topics that that are very, I mean, in a way that could be very sensitive. Like for example, probably the most sensitive topic to talk about nowadays is probably religion. Now, everybody has their own beliefs and they're open to it, entitled to their own beliefs. But we're a podcast that we accept all beliefs. We don't knock not one of them down. Um, we're just we just want everybody to be able to express their religion freely or whatever the case may be. We just don't want anybody to just feel like oh, they don't respect my religion, they think I'm stupid for believing in it. Like, no, 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 we accept it. We want to learn, if anything,
yeah,
because I've met a lot of different people, and their religions
yeah,
are like awesome. Like, it's really awesome. Like, they really have a lot of good stuff going in their religion. But hey,
no,
just
we're open.
be prepared for that ride.
We accept all people that are doing things positively in their lives, and learning to grow, right, positively and maturely,
Yeah.
right. Um,
Mm-hmm.
as if for us, if we if we say something without us having complete knowledge about it, right, or we're ignorant to a topic, or we might not have the correct statement at that moment, like, we're learning, we're growing, as we should, and people should accept people's learning periods and maturity periods. We're all learning every single day. There's something more to learn. We never stop learning. We're learning every single day. You can be
Yep.
75, you're still learning something. You can be 30, you're still learning something. You can be
Yeah.
21, you're still learning something, right? There's always
Oh,
something to know. There's never not enough knowledge to know, right? So if you're open to learning and retaining that knowledge, then you're doing the right thing, right? You're open to growth.
yeah.
You're open to growth, right? We're
Perfect.
open to growth, big growth,
Big growth.
right? All right, yeah. So that ends off our topic, right? That ends off our topic. That our main topic. We
Yes,
moved
that's
off
the
that
main
topic.
topic for
So
today.
if y'all want to
Monday.
continue the dialogue, we will continue it with you guys in the comments as much as we can. Of course, we're
Yes.
planning to get out the next podcast, stuff like that, to film and record and stuff like that. So we're going to try to stay engaged with y'all as much as possible. that's super important to us that we're having open dialogue with you guys, making sure we're staying connected to you guys because you guys, without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this. We need support, right? We need
Nope.
support.
We need support. We need you guys, man.
Yep.
Please just come to the other side, man.
Yep.
Come on,
Follow
just
us,
follow
man. Follow
me.
us. Of
Follow
course, y'all
me.
will. For those on
Yeah.
YouTube,
Lead you to the
yep.
path of
For sure.
greatness.
For sure. And for those who are on
Man.
YouTube, of course, in the description down below, y'all can get all our social media and all that type of stuff like that. Follow us individually and then follow us collectively.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we follow back too. If you have a YouTube channel, we'll follow you back too.
For sure. And
You know, show
we'll
some love on your
get
channel.
to how
You
we're gonna
know,
support y'all when we do our last segment. But speaking of how we supporting each other, we have a segment called Pump 'em Up, and that's our social media minute where we're talking about exactly where we're talking about someone or we're recognizing someone that is doing great things not only in our community for us in our hometown, but for people who are doing things outside of the country, in the country, and around the world, doing things that are helping others positively, and they're putting out good energy into this world, right? That's what we need. So this person is called Inglewood Barbie. Her Instagram is at Inglewood Barbie, and it's at Inglewood Barbie. She's an entrepreneur and she helps those in need in inner city of Chicago, right? So she's out there with the homeless people and she's feeding them all type of stuff, making sure they're okay, doing stuff to make sure they know where facilities are for them to actually lay their head at, and making sure that she's making sure that they are great, right? Making sure that they're good.
Yeah. She makes sure that they all have like a place to sleep. She makes sure that she develops a bond, an actual friendship with these people. Like these people are like her best friend. Like they're people that she hangs around every day. Unfortunately, she's going through a really really rough time right now. She lost one of her homeless friends. I think last week or a few days ago. I'm not sure, but he was killed in a hit and run. Um, uh, uh, but good news is they caught the killer. They caught the guy who did it. He wasn't charged at first, but now he's charged with reckless homicide. So that's real good news. So if anything, when you go to her page, make sure you show her love and make sure that you give her like you cheer her up. Make sure she keeps her head up, because it is hard times right now.
Yep.
So, yes.
Facts.
But shout out to Inglewood Barbie. You're doing a great job. You're doing good.
All right. To end this podcast off, we like to do a fun thing to keep y'all interacting with us, right? That's our destination game.
That's the nation game.
That's the best. That's one of the best things.
Yeah, let's get lit. You gotta find out what we talking about in the world, man. You know how big the world is?
It's humongous, right? It's a big world, a world that most people don't even get to experience, right? And these places are not places not only places that we have never been to. Some might be some places that we have gone to as well. But we want y'all to get to know y'all world, see what's out there. Most people, we're going to tell y'all about stuff that y'all have never even known before. Known about countries, cities, states, and islands that y'all have never known about, right? So we want to get y'all informed.
Yes, right? Exactly.
All right, so
yes. Let's jump into it. Let's get them to go on, man. Let's go. Got you. Listen. All right. It's 330 feet deep. Submerged land bridge used to connect to Sicily. Once belonged to Britain, but as of 1964, is not an independent country. The population is 400,000. It consists of 3 islands: Gozo, Camino, and local desert is Canoles.
Yep.
So if you can comment down and let us know what place you think it is, and you get it right, we got you.
Y'all look at there's Canoles. When y'all, whoever's the first person to get it right, in order for your answer to count, you need to not only like, comment, and subscribe and turn that bell on YouTube. You also need to rate us on any streaming platform there is that you're listening to us on. Make sure you guys are rating us so we can get more people to listen to this podcast, man. Y'all got to make sure that y'all doing that.
Yes, man.
Y'all putting your answer down. We either want you to put your Instagram handle, business handle, anything like that. We're open to supporting y'all. We want to support y'all as y'all are supporting us. It's super duper important to us that we're supporting people that supporting us because y'all are
Yes.
getting us to where we want to be, right?
Yes. And we have a good video coming soon. It is going to be
Oh
a
yeah, yeah.
wine tasting
Yeah.
video. It is coming soon. But in this particular case, we're gonna be doing it off of Zoom. Unfortunately, we cannot get together and do the
Mm-hmm.
video because of COVID. I know you guys did not know, but I did have COVID last month. It's not a joke, guys.
Yeah,
Keep
make
your
sure y'all
mask up
washing your
and make sure
hands,
you
making
stay
sure you're
safe.
sanitizing
Six
them when
feet.
you're supposed
Keep
to.
6 feet.
Wash hands frequently. Follow all protocols that CDC is advising because it's super duper important that we also get through COVID so we can get
Yes.
back to better than normal. We're not trying to go back to normal. We're trying to be better than normal. So make
Yes.
sure.
Or move to China.
Make sure. Make sure.
No, don't.
No, I'll visit China, but I'm not moving to China. Make sure y'all are following all safety protocols, man. It's super important. Uh, we all trying to get out of this. We all trying to work together. And in order for us to do that, we got to work together and do
Yeah.
what we're supposed to do to get through this, right? So everybody, do what y'all supposed to
Mm-hmm.
do. Stay prayed up. Stay hand washed up. Make sure y'all got sanitizer. Make sure y'all stay motivated. Make sure
Motivated.
y'all telling y'all people y'all love them because
Yes.
COVID has shown us that life is short. And even before that,
Life
we
is
knew
short.
life was short, but
Yes.
COVID has
Life is
shown
very
that. And
short.
we got people dying at way too soon.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all are
Yeah.
doing
Oh,
those
and
things.
please comment down below if you can help me grow my beard, man. My
For those
beard
guys
kind
out
of
there who have bigger kids
trying to.
or know what's the best things to use, advise this brother here.
Please please hey, help me, please help me, please look, just help me, please. All bad, it's all bad. I'm
You
trying to
trying to
become
you
like
trying to be
y'all.
like Santa?
Help a brother out, please.
You'll be all the way down here. That's what you want to be like, or you want to like right here.
All right, guys, this marks the end of the podcast. We're gonna hit you guys with a prayer,
Man.
and then we're gonna let you guys roll. All right. Well, we will have some new videos coming out soon. Like you said, like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know if you want us to talk about anything or if you need us for anything. Just let us know. Our social media is in the description. So,
All right, let's go for a prayer. God, I just want to
take
thank
us
you for
home.
bringing us all together and making God. I pray that we walk away informed and we're learning and growing as people, making sure that we are keeping you first in our lives so we can maintain and attain the things that we want in life and what you want for us to have in life, God. Make sure that you guide us, protect us, keep us all covered, making sure that we are all staying safe in these crazy times. God, keep us covered, keep our family and friends covered, keep everyone covered in this country, God. I pray that you're with us and you're making sure that we are doing what we need to do in order for us to be successful. In your name I pray. Amen. Thank y'all for listening in.
Amen.
We will see y'all next
All right, guys.
podcast.
Thank you. Peace.